In this video, I interview lifestyle YouTuber Rocio about how to boost your confidence to be in videos, the importance of maybe upgrading your gear, and how to think bigger outside of YouTube. Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? Sean here with Video Influencers. Help you build your influence, income, and impact with online video. And I'm super pumped to be here with Rocio from Rocio on YouTube. How's it going?
Good, how are you today?
I'm doing really well. We're here at ClamourCon, and she has an incredible fitness as well as fashion and lifestyle channel. But for those who are maybe just meeting you, talk a little bit about what you do on YouTube.
Well, on my main channel, we basically break it up into 3 days. It's Wildcard Monday, where it's beauty and things like that, whatever I feel like filming and sharing with you guys. Then What to Wear Wednesdays, which is fashion, because they love fashion on my channel, and they also love fitness. So Fitness Fridays end up the weekly schedule.
I love it. I love it. And how long have you been doing this? How did you get into video in the first place? Why did you start your channel? And then let's talk about the progression.
Well, I used to watch YouTube videos. The first person I ever watched was actually Dulce Candy, and I fell in love with like just her style, and it felt like I was hanging out with her. So I always wanted to try it, but I was very shy, very self-conscious. I mean, I still am, but I've grown from there. So I kind of put it off for a while, finally decided to just try it. My best advice is to just film the video. You don't have to upload it. Film it until you feel okay with it, and then finally get it up. So I did that. Got it up, and about 5 years ago I left my job and I started full-time.
That's super, super cool. And what do you think are some of the things that led to the growth that you noticed to where you are today?
Well, YouTube is a little bit different in the sense that it's a lot of trial and error. No one's teaching you how to do it, telling you like this is the job training. So definitely test things out. Keep yourself, don't ever lose yourself, be creative, and listen to your audience, because the whole reason that we're here is because of you guys. Like, if you guys are not watching us, there's no reason for us to be standing here. So get that feedback, see what they like, see what they don't like, and, you know, kind of tweak your channel as you go along.
I love that. Now, one of the things people have challenges with is sometimes they think like, they'll watch your videos. They'll be like, I want to make videos like you, but man, it's hard to learn the editing and to learn that side of things. How did you kind of learn that stuff?
Well, we all start not knowing anything, so don't ever feel bad about that. Like, we all had these amazing videos that you see. They were not amazing at first. Google everything.
I love it.
I learned how to make like makeup float up off the table by Google and YouTube, watching videos. The first time took me like 4.5 hours for 2 seconds of footage. Like, it flew up and it took forever, but you can learn everything, ask people, connect. There's also like courses and stuff that they'll have maybe in your neighborhood or local film schools. I'm from New York, so it's a bit of a bigger city. But there's just so many resources out there. Talk to people. Even on the actual editing apps, do the little tutorials. Doesn't hurt.
I love it. I love it. Those are great tips. Now, when we were talking before the video, you mentioned that you've been upgrading your gear a little bit, getting some different cameras. Why are you doing it? What's your thinking? And like, what is maybe you think that video influencers watching should be thinking about as far as upping their production value?
Well, number one, first and foremost, it is definitely fun. So do it for the fun, but also to set yourself apart. So I recently got the DJI Mavic Pro, the drone, and I also got the Nikon 360 key mission for the whole 360 video. Even if they're not things that I'm going to be using all the time, like I might do one 360 video per month, but there's that option. Some of your viewers might like that. They want to interact. They want to see what's behind you, what's around you, look the whole view that you're getting. So it gives them that chance. It also sets your channel apart. You start adding some drone clips into like the introduction of a couple videos. Honestly, like I'm a beauty lifestyle girl, so for something like that, I can use the drone to follow me when I'm doing a lookbook, and it makes it different and it sets you apart, and it's fun for them to watch too.
I love that. I love that. And actually, one of the things I learned here at ClamourCon from a VR guy was that YouTube oftentimes favors new formats. So even your 360 video uploaded once a month is a great way to even get new exposure and even some favor from YouTube. So I love that. And what a cool tip for using the Mavic, because the Mavic drone has tracking.
Yep.
Yeah, so you could get it all set on you and then just walk, and now it's like you have someone filming you even if you're by yourself.
Yes,
so
which is great for people starting off who might not have a team yet, and they're like, how do I do these cool outdoor outfit shots? You could even take pictures with it, stand, pose. done.
I love that. I love that. Now, what are some of the biggest mistakes that you notice? I'm sure people reach out to you that want to start a YouTube channel and they're like, hey, what should I do? And maybe you watch up-and-comers sometimes and you think, man, if you just change like this and maybe this, that would help you a lot. What are like one or two of the biggest mistakes you see creators making?
One thing that is super big is just consistency. A lot of people feel like it has to be perfect. And I come from an education background. I was a teacher before. Nothing has to be perfect. You're learning. We're always going to be learning. So just try things out and be consistent, because the more you do it, the faster you're going to learn and you're perfecting your craft. Just don't get down on yourself and don't be a little bit too critical of yourself. Just take in the feedback. Try to tweak little tweaks. You don't have to learn it all in one day. Pick one thing maybe per month. Like, okay, I'm going to focus on audio and making my audio better and learn that in that month and tweak that. So then over time, your video production overall is just going to be way more amazing. You'll feel more comfortable and it'll help you a lot too.
I love that. I love that. Now, one of the things we were talking about also before this was some of the other projects that you're doing. And you mentioned this concept of thinking bigger than YouTube. That's a great tip. But talk a little bit about that, about how video influencers watching could think outside of just their YouTube channel.
Okay. So for me, my main thing is YouTube has been my passion. I love it and I never want to get off YouTube. I always want to be there. But I've grown now to understand that it's a part of my business. It's not like the entire thing. So it's not just about thinking of growing up in subscribers and views. It's also about growing outwards. What else can you do that is still part of you, what the content you're doing, but can go outwards? So for example, I have a fitness program that I launched last year. I'm coming out with the second ebook. I'm coming out with an apparel line. So these are things like horizontally on the map that still kind of align to what I'm doing already on YouTube, but are still helping the entire business to grow. You have to look at it more holistically, kind of top down, to get like that full picture.
Great, great advice. So definitely think bigger and think outside of just YouTube. Well, Rocio, are you ready for the lightning round?
Oh boy, let's do it.
Can we do it? Ooh, that was good. All right, lightning round, lightning round. 3, 2, 1. Favorite TV show?
I don't watch TV, I do Netflix.
Well, favorite Netflix show?
Vampire Diaries, and yes, I watched it on Netflix.
First celebrity crush?
Ooh, I didn't really do those. I guess Enrique Iglesias.
Okay. A cat or dog?
Dog.
Favorite social network?
Instagram.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
What is one book that every influencer watching should read?
Just one? Ooh, what is
You can do
that
a
Jack
couple.
Canfield book? The Principles of Success. That one was amazing.
Okay, yep, we'll link that up in the description. You have a second one? You're like, I can't.
Anything Abraham Hicks, absolutely love. Little bit outside of the box, but it'll really like get you thinking differently. Great books.
Awesome. What is one of your favorite movies or maybe documentaries? What is one of your hidden talents?
I can skip everywhere. I skip all the time. I don't know if that's talent, but it's who I am.
I bet it is. Can you skip backwards?
No, I can do a headstand and a split.
Nice. What is one of your must-do or no-miss morning rituals?
Morning pages.
Ooh, what's that?
So morning pages are 3 minutes or 3 pages of stream of consciousness writing. You literally roll over, grab your notebook and pen. Even if you're writing, I don't know what to write, this is so dumb, I hate doing this every morning. Do it every morning, keep going, and it'll get like your higher self into the writing and you'll just start like fixing your problems on paper without even noticing it. 3 pages.
Super cool tip. If you could give a TED Talk, what would it be about?
My dream come true. A TED Talk would be about just self-love. Learning how to love yourself better, and just we need more of it in the world.
Awesome. How has failure or setback set you up for later success in life? And do you have maybe a favorite failure that you think about?
Well, I had my master's at 22, and for the longest time, I looked at it as a failure. I had my master's in education. The DOE, which is the Department of Education in New York, was in a hiring freeze, so I couldn't get in for quite a while, and I felt like I did this for nothing. It was a failure, but as I've grown up, I've learned that you don't really fail. You only fail when you stop. You do something, didn't really work, do it a different way. Try again. Just keep going.
I love that. I love that. Don't stop. Don't quit. And what advice would you give your 16-year-old self?
Love yourself. Stop being shy. Talk to people. It's okay. Everyone is insecure. They're all thinking the same things as you. You don't have to feel weird. Just smile. Be nice.
Favorite place in the whole wide world and why?
Oh, wow. Well, I have to say Vegas because literally the first time I went to Vegas, it felt like they shrunk me into a Barbie doll and put me into Barbie's dream house because everything is so big and beautiful and amazing. I was just like, it was like heaven for me. I love Vegas.
Shout out to Vegas,
Yeah.
home. And so that was the lightning round. Pound it.
Did it.
Awesome, awesome. So where can people find you? Like, to kind of wrap it up, we'll of course link everything up in the description below, but on social media, what are you doing? What's your favorite platform to kind of send people to in addition to your YouTube channel?
So my main channel is Rocio Laura, just my first and middle name, and my Instagram, which I love Instagram, is Rocio Laura 914.
Awesome. Well, Rocio, thank you so much for doing this, and
Thank
I
you
really
for having
appreciate
me.
your content and the quality you're putting out there in the world and how you're inspiring people and really helping people love themselves. I
Yes,
love that.
very
Super
important.
awesome. Can you just give one final word of encouragement to influencers watching to keep creating, to not give up, and whatever you'd say?
I just need to tell you guys, do what you love. Always follow your heart because it's always worth it in the end. It doesn't matter anyone else's opinions. You are you for the rest of your life. You are the one that has to be happy. So go for it. There is support out there. You can find it, link up with other creators, and let's just change this world, guys. We're like the future of the world. I love you guys, and thank you for hanging out with me today.
Yes, thanks so much for hanging out. Keep building your influence, income, and impact with online videos. Subscribe if you aren't subscribed yet, and we will talk soon.